Hey guys, what's going on? I'm in my dorm currently. They're working on the internet, and I have not been able to access any of my online games on my PlayStation in 3 days. So it's slightly driving me mad because I'm trying to A, download that new Jurassic World Evolution update, and B, play Borderlands 2, but I can realistically do neither. It's beside the point. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at the Roar Strikers Liopleurodon here today on the channel. Fairly cool aquatic reptile from the dinosaur period. Don't have it in hand for the intro. I only got my Hammond Collection fellas with me in the dorm room. But I assure you I'm very excited for this review. And without further ado, or me rambling incessantly for no reason, we're going to get into this aquatic Jurassic review. So guys, this is the Jurassic World Dominion Roar Strikers Liopleurodon, and this is a figure I've been very excited for. It is my favorite figure out of this entire wave of Roar Strikers, which has honestly been a pretty good wave. I went into it a little like, but after opening the other three figures, being the Megaraptor, Sinoceratops, and Iguanodon, I can say this wave honestly beats Wave 1. Wave 1 had some good figures like the Rahasaurus, the Scorpiovenator, but the Triceratops and Ankylosaurus left some room for improvement. And honestly, the Rahasaurus is truly the only standout. The Scorpiovenator I just don't care for. This wave, all of the figures except the Megaraptor I like. I like the Sinoceratops, I like the Iguanodon, and I love this Liopleurodon. This is probably going to be one of my favorite figures, just because we never ever get aquatic reptiles, and I'm so hyped because we're also getting a Kronosaurus next year, and a Elasmosaurus next year, and a Nothosaurus next year, all aquatic reptiles. The Nothosaurus I saw coming because it was in Camp Cretaceous Season 5, but the Elasmosaurus and Kronosaurus are two figures that I am hyped for. I think one day I may rearrange and just put all my aquatic dudes on one shelf, but for now I'm going to be displaying it the way I currently do, by movie and assortment. So movie first, assortment second. Roar Strikers Liopleurodon, it'll cost you about $16 to $17. You can find it on Amazon, other online retailers, or I found it personally at my local Kohl's. And I like Kohl's. I buy a lot of my clothes there. I don't go to Old Navy because I had a bad experience at Old Navy where I grabbed a pair of pants and an entire display sign fell and hit my head and cut my head open. I have a scar on my nose, but anyway, you guys don't care about that. You care about this Liopleurodon. Fairly nice. The Tri-V feature does not work in the box, which may be a deterrent for some kids, but you know, it's good for me because the batteries won't be dead. It does work. I did make sure it worked before I bought it. So this is the Liopleurodon. This is my girlfriend's actual personal favorite aquatic reptile. She hates aquatic reptiles. She's absolutely terrified of aquatic reptiles and scary ocean creatures. But she likes the name on this one. She thinks it's fun to say. So I made sure to get it because I know she likes reptile. And let's take a look at the box on this guy. You got the T-Rex roaring, Jurassic World Dominion, Roar Strikers Liopleurodon 4+. See the thing in action down there. Underside of the box, got the price, $16 at Kohl's. See that Kohl's sticker there. All that legal stuff. Side of the box has got our Pyroraptor friend. The other side of the box has got our Dominion logo. And then the back of the box shows the rest of the wave, which I have, and I have reviews up on the channel. We got the Liopleurodon and the electronics. I'm actually really excited to open this guy because I don't have to mangle the box, because you can just cut him out with scissors. Makes me excited. There's no of those twisty ties. So without any more waiting, let's crack this guy out of his box. Here is the Liopleurodon out of the box. It actually stands, but it looks really goofy, but I'm just going to stand it like this to get the tail on. Doesn't really stand otherwise. Here's the tail. It's real short. I don't know why they couldn't just put it on the figure. I guess save packaging room. But as all these figures, you just take the tail and plug it in like so, and it's good to go. This dude is really freaking cool looking though. Like, he's really nice looking. Let's take a look at this guy. Closer look at the head sculpt here. I gotta move the camera back because his flipper is very wide figure if you haven't seen. Beautiful head sculpt, one of the best. And look at this black eye here, just very aquatic looking. You got paint in the mouth. Accidentally activated the noise. Got these nice bumps and ridges here on his face. Move down, he looks very like soft and like wet, which is a good thing. It's an aquatic reptile. Got the osteoderms here. Continue down the flippers. Tail's got a nice curve to it. Got really nice paint. You got the white underbelly, and it continues almost all the way down to the tail, which, you know, is how an aquatic reptile should look. And he's got some brown striping at the top. This is the figure that clearly got the most love out of this wave. Scan code. You lift this bad boy up, and you gotta turn the thing around. There's the scan code. This one is different than other Roar Strikers. You can't just push down on him and it'll make noise. He has a button. I think the Pteranodon will also have a button. You press this button. And he'll chomp, which I think is pretty cool. I'm gonna set him there. He looks a little depressed. The major complaint people have with this figure is that it can't go in water, even though it's an aquatic reptile. And I get that complaint. Like, you know, most kids are gonna want to stick this guy in their tub or the pool, but it's not meant to do that, I guess. I mean, it's an aquatic reptile, so I get people wanting to bring it in the tub, but I don't know. I get the argument, but I don't get the argument. I took my freaking, I just shot a video 2 years ago. I never ended up posting it because the audio was so egregious. But I took my real feel skin Mosasaurus to the beach and I filmed a review, and it was in the water. And there's still to this day sand on him that every time that I still find pieces of sand on him. And it caused his real feelness to go hard because of the salt. But he still looks nice, but I understand the argument that people want to bring this in a pool or a bathtub, but that doesn't bother me. I'm very excited for this guy. He just looks so great. Clearly the best figure in the wave. I love the noises. It's very whale-ish, which I like. And let's get this boy compared to some of my other aquatic friends from the Jurassic toy line. Here it is with the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus, and he's like 3 of these guys would be as long as the Ocean Protector Mosasaurus. I'm not as familiar with the scaling on aquatic reptiles, but I know in Jurassic World Evolution 2, the Liopleurodon is a lot smaller than the Mosasaurus. But the Coronosaurus next year, I believe, is a lot bigger than this Liopleurodon. The figure is about the same size, so some people are a little concerned, but I think it's fine. I like this Liopleurodon a lot. And he looks good next to the Mosasaurus. It'd be really cool one day to have like a display just all my aquatic. I only have 4 now, but I'd like to pick up some of the other plesiosaur versions and then the upcoming ones, and I hope they continue to make more aquatic reptiles because it's a niche that doesn't get filled a lot. There it is next to our Mosasaurus. This is our Liopleurodon with the plesiosaurus. This is the 2020 version. This is actually the latest version of the plesiosaurus. It's a pretty nice figure. It's not my favorite. I would have preferred one of the other ones, but they're kind of rare and expensive, especially that Walmart exclusive battle damage one. But I do like this little guy. He would cost you 10 bucks, and for a plesiosaurus, he's not bad. He's got a goofy little gimmick where his little flippers will flap, which I think is always cool. And he looks pretty good next to this Liopleurodon. He's about half the size, which would be to scale. So here's our plesiosaurus and Liopleurodon. And then, not really an aquatic reptile, but an aquatic reptile, we've got the Canistriophis. The Jurassic World Facts app considers it an aquatic reptile. Been a land-dwelling, but living on the coast reptile. But it looks pretty good next to this figure. Again, this dude's grown on me a lot. He goofy. Next to our Liopleurodon. And then as far as human size comparisons, here it is next to Legacy Collection Dennis Nedry. They scale pretty well. Looks good next to this Liopleurodon. The Liopleurodon can come and consume Nedry. Swim away. But no, they look pretty good next to each other. I got one more comparison for y'all, just deal with me. Here's the entire Wave 2 assortment of the Roar Strikers. All together, Avengers assembled. And they all look really nice next to each other. I can't wait to get these guys on my shelves. This has been a 4-day recording process, recording a new figure every day before my shift. And I actually have a day off today, so I can film intros. Oh, I'm excited. I also wanted to tell you guys that I had a stroke almost last night. Not actually, but I accidentally deleted my reviews for these 3 figures here, and then the Hammond Collection Triceratops, Hammond Collection Alan Grant, and the Sarah Harding set, and the Jeep Gladiator set. I almost deleted those. It took 2 hours for me to recover them off of Google Drive where I have my backups. But oh my god, that was stressful, especially after my 12-hour shift. So yeah, but it's done, it's over. As far as figures I have to review before I go off to college, I've got this Ankylosaurus sitting over here, you know, right here. By the time you're watching this, I've probably already been at college for a month, you know, it's probably September-ish, maybe October. Who knows how I upload these things. But I've got the Ankylosaurus, I've got the Siamosaurus coming in the mail, and then I can find that Copter Combat Pack. And maybe if I find any of the smaller dudes, like the baby Nasudo. But otherwise, should be off at college, doing well. I appreciate you guys continuing to watch these videos, even if it's only like 10 of you guys. As long as 10 people enjoy it, that's what matters. But here's the whole wave next to each other, and it feels good to have these guys out of the box. Let's get right into this outro. Guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate the support. I will be editing this video for the foreseeable future, seeing as I can't do anything else other than sit and wait for them to get the Wi-Fi working. I have Wi-Fi, I can't use my LAN, like my Ethernet cable. It's not connecting, and it's so frustrating because I just want to relax after my classes, you know, but God forbid me enjoy my life. So enough of me being self-deprecational and frustrated about internet. You guys have internet, and you guys are going to use the internet to watch this video. Probably not. I'll get like 10 views. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It should be coming out soon as long as I have motivation. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.